Welcome back my friends. In this week's video, we are going to talk about the implication of AI Day. So do you recall that I predicted in my previous video that in AI Day, Tesla are going to get themselves into robotics. While trying to solve full self-driving, they realized it is not easy because the real physical world has a lot of obstruction. So to solve autonomy of vehicles, Tesla need to solve real-world AI. So they are close to doing it and will review on August 20th on AI Day. My prediction is that they might have solved real-world AI that enables them to get into robotics as well. So how did I know back then? It was because I know that we have to solve and navigate our physical 3D world for Tesla to solve full self-driving. And since they can use AI to navigate the physical 3D world, a Tesla bot actually complements to what they are already doing. The chip that they design, the batteries that they make, and the deep learning taking place is all going on at the same time, and it can complement the Tesla bot. So before we start, do help me out with a quick like for this video for YouTube to recommend this channel for many others to learn. Thank you. Tesla getting into robotics and producing Tesla bots. This will slowly be clear to others that Tesla is not just a car company. Tesla is an energy company, insurance company, batteries company, AI company, and also robotics company. Tesla bot in theory can replace a lot of the labor that we humans are doing right now. For instance, Amazon warehouse workers, delivery men, any repetitive, boring and dangerous jobs can be replaced by a Tesla bot. I honestly did not think that automation will come so quickly. I thought that we will only live in such a world at 2040 and beyond. But it seems like a human labor can get replaced entirely 10 to 15 years from now for those in the developed nation. Innovations are good, but innovations like this will put a lot of people out of their job and they will become the useless class. I think it is even more relevant for people to adopt the rich mindset and understand money, to use money as a tool to assist you, rather than being a slave and trade your time for money. In the coming videos, I'll be discussing how to have the correct mindset about money, so stay tuned. I believe that the world is changing too quickly. What you have studied in school might be irrelevant by the time you graduate. Education is extremely important, but nowadays you can Google your way to any expert papers on the subject. You don't need to pay for an education, in my opinion. What is more important for me is continuous self-learning throughout your life to stay relevant and competitive and have the knowledge to utilize and allocate your resources properly. If you guys want me to go in depth with AI Day, do let me know in the comment section below. I believe a lot of YouTubers have covered that, hence I'm not going to do so. But what I'll be showing you today is the frightening economics of a Tesla bot. So Casgain Academy did this calculation of Tesla bot versus an Amazon worker. Let's say for example, an Amazon worker is paid $16 per hour, 10 hours a day and 5 days per week. In a year, he worked 50 weeks. Everything added together, he earns about 40k per year. A Tesla bot is paid $0 per hour, 0 per month and 0 per year. Tesla bot can work 24 hours a day or at least 2 times the amount versus a normal human. It can work 7 days a week versus 5 days a week. Even if a Tesla bot costs $200,000, it is only equivalent to paying an Amazon worker 5 years wage, using $40,000 times 5 years. This is assuming if Tesla bots has the same productivity rate as human. What if a Tesla bot can work 3 times faster and be more productive than a human? If Tesla bot can work 3 times faster, it can also work longer. So we will do some calculations. An average human worker works 2,500 hours per year. If we assume Tesla bot is 3 times more productive, and they work 22 hours per day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. We multiply all this up and we get about 24,024 human hours per year. It will take 9.6 human beings to be able to work what a Tesla bot can do in a year. So if a robot can generate 9.6 human output per year, and you multiply that by $40,000, you get an annual salary of about $384,000. These are wage expense that Amazon will have to pay their employees for the same amount of output of a Tesla bot. Do you guys see how dangerous your job security will be in the future? So back to Tesla Economics 101. If a Tesla bot can generate $384,000 worth of value, how much should Tesla charge for these robots? The answer is we don't know yet, but we can evaluate with these price models. If Tesla bots can potentially generate $384,000 worth of value every year, will charging $100,000 for a one-time off purchase be ridiculous? So these are the questions we have to answer. Even if we say Tesla charges half, which is $50,000 per Tesla bot, if Tesla can sell 100,000 of these bots in the near future, it will be about $5 billion in revenue. So the question is, can they produce more? And can they charge higher? And I think the answer is a definite yes. If they produce a million Tesla bot per year at $50,000, it will be $50 billion in revenue. So what if they charge $100,000 and produce a million Tesla bot? It will be $100 billion of revenue. It is all very speculative in nature, but I think this is how we should model and think about Tesla as a business. It is changing the world in ways we cannot imagine. Let's not talk about Tesla bot as it might be delayed and so on. Let's just focus on Tesla cars. Tesla's gross profit has increased steadily from 2018 every quarter. Not not just their gross profit, their EBITDA, their GAAP and non-GAAP earnings. EBITDA means earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization. If that is too complicated for an average investor to understand, then we shall take a look at the quarter revenue bar chart. We can see that quarter 1 and quarter 2 of 2021 is more than quarter 1, quarter 2 and quarter 3 of 2020. Let's say Tesla remains stagnant. The 4 quarters of 2021 will be equivalent or more than the 6 quarters of 2020. This means that Tesla is really growing more than 50% per year in revenue. People who analyze Tesla briefly will say that it is because of their EV credit, but here is a chart showing that the credit revenue have been dropping significantly. Tesla's average selling price is dropping, yet their operating margin is getting better and better. This proves that Tesla is a fixed cost business. Economy of scale and Wright's law will make Tesla's car more and more profitable. And then with that figure, you throw in some $10,000 software revenue that can be potentially sold for every new car produced. When we invest into growth stocks, we see where a company can potentially be, and Tesla's potential and total addressable market can easily make it the biggest company. So potential is one thing, however we need to look at the management's competence. As of what I know now, Tesla is on track and showing really good sign of becoming one. With Texas and Berlin factories coming up, and each gigafactory they build is more efficient than the previous one. They can scale cars and batteries production even faster than before. I hope this helps with seeing the real potential of Tesla. Help me out by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I'll see you next week.